George with Aluren is the winner. Congratulations, George. Let's start a new prediction poll for this round. Who will win, Aluren, George, or Painter Dave? We'll give chat 5 minutes. Go ahead and vote now in the prediction poll, everybody. Prediction poll live. Shadow Spear and Painter's Servant. Ragavan is nothing compared to Acererak, yeah. Prismatic Ending, pass. The Paradox Zone looked really cool, though. But it didn't end up winning the game. And that was my concern. Like, it was just so slow to win the game. And didn't... Yeah, I don't know. A deck with so many Strixes and Cavern Harpies that can block and return back to hand. Maybe Paradox Zone is not the best. All right, Kaplan dashing Ragavan here. And then a Pithing Needle. Fetching him response is George. Slow against combos, yes.
Okay.
All right, there's a basic forest.
Only in Flood this turn.
I'm sorry? Blood Strands? Okay.
Discard?
Okay.
Path Volk. Swords Volk, sorry. Used to
Flashing in Coatl.
Yep.
Draw a card off Coatl. Block Ragavan. Last time we played George Surgical, my Uros, I had a tough time winning. I see. Yeah, the blocks and bounce Harpy when you can't find combo is still great. Yeah, I'm unsure. I'm unsure. Frustrate Gristlebrand? Yeah, it is good against Gristlebrand, Cavern Harpy. Kevin appears to be a Aluren player. Attacking with Painter's Servant and Goblin Engineer. So that'll be able to put a creature in the yard if it resolves here. George does have a Force of Will in hand. I just saw it flash on the screen there. Don't have Acererak or Grist or the Wishes. All right, looks like Force pitching Ponder. I actually own a playset of Allurens, and I've never, ever used them ever in my life. And I should probably change that. I was traveling years ago. I was traveling, and I knew I had 3 Allurens. This wasn't on my mind, but I owned 3 Allurens at the time. And I walked into a shop somewhere I was traveling. It was like middle of Connecticut or something. Anyway, and went into a game store, looked behind the counter. I do this when I travel. I just like go to game stores and see what's up. Sometimes I find gems. And they had an Aluren behind the counter that was like so beat up, like just destroyed, but not damaged, like not unplayable outside of a sleeve. Playable with a sleeve. And I bought it as my 4th Aluren, and I've had a playset ever since, and I still just never used them. and that's a shame. Does anybody else have cards like that? You own these expensive cards and you never use them. Sleeve playable is the perfect condition. I agree. I tend to buy beat up cards because they're cheapest. That's true, Kevin. That's true. Sinona owns 3 Underground Seas. Yeah, why go for near mint? I mean, I don't know if this is like a hot take or not, but I think like people being really particular about cards being near mint is just it's like thought about way too much. Like I've been making trades before and like some standard card pulled out of my binder and people are like looking at it like this like come on, it's still a whatever mythic rare from Aether Revolt. What are we doing? Unless it has like a bullet hole in it, what's the difference? If we're talking about like power 9s and stuff like that, and you're trying to collect like mint condition stuff for that, I understand, but I've even seen people like buying cards from shops, and it's like, you know, like a mystery booster, like fetch land or something like that, and they're like this, like, actually this is not near mint. Like, come on, give me a break. Am I crazy? or are they the crazy ones? Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not. One person thinks I'm not crazy. Going after the welder here. Living Wish cast off the welder. Off the Shardless Agent, rather. Cascade. Acererak, and combo kill. All right, so game 1 goes to Aluren. Obviously, you should not get a moderately played, marked up foil Tarmogoyf when you paid for a near mint one. All right, so Tomb into Thornum Amethyst to start the game for Dave Kaplan. Older foils. Yeah, I mean, older foils make sense because you're trying to get exactly what you're saying. The surface is cloud, and you're trying to get near mint for a good reason. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I guess so, PB. The way I look at it though, like whatever price my local shop is charging, and I only really do this for my local shop. Like if I'm traveling and I go somewhere and a card's beat up and it's like near mint price, But I just figure like I got a place to play. I could walk there. 15 minutes away, $5 extra. I'd rather just help the store out. I'm not like gonna lose my mind about it. If I was buying a Black Lotus, though, obviously I would want, whatever I'm paying for. Lotus Petal foil is expensive. Yeah, so I have Lotus Petal. What do you call those? Amonkhet? No. Kaladesh Invention Lotus Petals, and man, they have gone up. Roland, thanks for 1,000 bits. What's up, Roland Chang? Roland's here, everybody. Roland showed up. Roland, we have many questions for you. People in our Discord were asking for you. They wanted to know what the rules are for Old School Brawl. And they just need an update from you on that. Confused Duck, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, that's true, Pooh. Old School Brawl, 60 card decks, cards printed from 93, 94. Yeah, I think there were some questions in the Discord about the ban list or something. If you get a chance, just check that out. See if you can help with it. I don't know. Not a big deal. Wormcoil Engine and Painter Servant now in the yard. It's pretty good. Thorn of Amethyst, slowing things down a bit. Activating Welder, sacking Thorn of Amethyst for Wormcoil Engine. Trigger on the stack. Surgical on Painter. Interesting. What's the wording on Welder again? Let me look this up. Goblin Welder. Choose target artifact. If targets are still legal, simultaneously swap. Okay, so he would have had to target the painter to get it back. Okay. Let's forget what the wording is on that. Roland number 2 on our bits leaderboard and our gifts leaderboard. Thank you, Roland. Huge supporter of 90s MTG. We have a match with Roland in the queue. I think just one. Why not let your opponent take the painters out? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just trying to speed things up. Crazy Falco, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Slam the follow button if you like Legacy, everybody. We also play Vintage. Pre-Modern we did last week. Modern. We've played Pauper. Playing all the Eternal and non-rotating formats on this channel. Ice Fang Koala will block the Wormcoil Engine here. Oh no, I'm starting to get nervous. Does Kaplan have the 2 worm tokens? Oh no. Oh no. What the heck is that? How do we feel right now, chat? I don't know. Did he gain life? Yeah, it looks like they might have missed that actually, right? Kaplan should be back up to 20. Maybe just didn't because I know players playing in these feature matches are keeping track on their pads and keep forgetting to update the phone. We'll see. Maybe missed the life link. It's unfortunate. Another Thorn of Amethyst. In case anybody thinks I'm just insane, It's just a goof about the tokens. I'm just messing around. I'm starting to think some people think I'm out of my mind. All right, here's Uro getting cast here.
So you could cavern it.
I can cavern her, yes.
But Aluren just allows you to cast on
Aluren allows me and you
Right, to cast.
to cast creatures of 3 or less CMC for free at instant speed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, draw the card.
Okay, Uro resolving here. Uro going to the yard. And then checking if Kaplan has any other plays. Wow, Roland's in the Discord. Roland is in the Discord, everybody. Everybody go check the 90s MTG Discord. Roland's there. He's there and he's answering questions. Very exciting. Anyone planning on going to FNM this Friday? I am not. Are you? What is your FNM confused? What format? So in the yard right now, a Thorn of Amethyst and a Wormcoil Engine for Kaplan has a welder. Okay, so welder's likely gonna. Why wouldn't you? I don't know if I like sacking the Thorn here. Why wouldn't you sack a token? I mean, George is at 10. I guess the token still on board makes an attack lethal. But you can also attack with the goblins. I mean, if you, like, I don't know. I don't like attacking with the goblins at all. With a Aluren on the board. You have Luris in Historic Brawl, and it's fun. Nice. Modern FNM? I dig it. What deck are you going to play? Surgical targeting Wormcoil Engine. What's up, Romario? All the permanents are CMC 2 or less. Nice. Yeah, I got to get back into Historic Brawl. I haven't played it in a while. Sack token, second Amethyst, GG. All right, players are going to game 3 here. Eldrazi and Taxes in Illinois. Nice. We got a lot of viewers and friends in Illinois. Very cool. Ponder to start the game for George. Hours in Tennessee also has Modern on Friday. Nice. How's everybody that's watching right now that plays Modern liking Modern? Because I played Modern for the second time since pandemic. Last week, I played Eldrazi Tron, and I did terrible. I didn't play terrible, but my results were terrible. I went 1-3 with Eldrazi Tron. Lost to Dredge. Lost to Titan. Amulet Titan. Lost to Black-Green Sacrifice Yawgmoth deck. And I beat Grixis Luris. And that's my report. Pyroblast hit Ice Fang. Ragavan. Trigger hits Aluren. Pyroblasts are now getting surgical. Wow, really? Your LGS hasn't fired Modern in a month? Everybody I hear from says Modern is like doing great. Everything's like sold out and everybody's going crazy. I want to see more Dredge. I didn't want to see more Dredge after I got destroyed by Dredge. 2 games straight, my opponent had 2 or 3 prized amalgams and Narcomoeba crap on the board by turn 2. I had no chance. I got totally destroyed. By the way, a reminder, everybody. 90s MTG now has some merch. We have playmats, and we have t-shirts and hoodies. Check out the links. I just popped them into the chat. Click on them. Go shop around. Pick up some stuff. Support the channel. And get some, stuff that you can own in return, so to speak. Tron losing to green-black deck. Gotta feel bad. Yeah, so am I supposed to crush the green-black sacrifice deck? I felt like I was behind so far in both games. I don't know if I approached the matchup wrong. I hadn't touched my Eldrazi Tron deck since like 2018. So I never played that particular matchup. Obviously, I played against green, green creature decks, but the Yawgmoth deck just destroyed me. All right, Thorn of Amethyst is back. Fetching and Abrupt Decay on Thorn. LGS does Modern, Pioneer, sometimes Standard, and Draft. Nice. I haven't touched Pioneer since early 2020 as well. My local shop is thinking about bringing back Pioneer events. They have not yet. And I haven't even watched a game of Pioneer happen since I don't know when. I mean, I haven't kept up with it, but I really want to dive back in and get back into the format. I really like that format. Maybe a mistake to attack with Walder. Yeah. It seems like a little bit of a mistake. Eldrazi Tron has been in a bit of a slump since Modern Horizons 2 came out. Yeah, that's funny too, because it's just one of the decks I own, and I just figured, screw it, I'll play a deck I own and that I know how to play, because I haven't touched much Modern and I haven't really kept up with it. But while I was there at the shop, more than one person told me like, "Oh, Eldrazi Tron's doing so great right now," and I was like, "Really?" I don't know. All right, Aluren comes down here. And a welder doing something. Painter? Oh, they're casting it with Aluren. Oh, duh. That's pretty good. Painter still on the stack. George thinking here. Aluren gives creatures mana value 3 or less flash, and you could cast them for free. Yeah, people were telling me Chalice is really good right now. Yeah. What's up, Perfy? Yeah, that's true. That's kind of what I was thinking before I went too. Like I can chalice on 0 for rhinos, 1 for monkey decks, and I'll be set. And then I played against Dredge and Amulet Titan, and I don't know, just went really poorly. Yeah, the fun of Aluren is that a global effect. Do people play Aluren in Commander? Is it a hot Commander card? I assume it is, right? Are a lot of people playing those in Commander? Feels like it would be played in Commander, but I don't know what they would do with it. I guess they can do the Acererak thing. Not really. Oh. All right. Okay, we have someone here that plays it. On the subject of Modern too, like I'm just curious because I see a bunch of people in chat are mentioning Modern. What decks have you been playing in Modern? Like, if there was Modern tomorrow, what deck are you sleeving up? Great with Chulane. I forgot what Chulane does. Not really familiar with these Commander cards. I think it's like a bounce effect. Engineer coming down, puts Grindstone in the yard. Red Blast. And looks like Kaplan got there and takes the match. That was actually game 3.